It's time now for the Beer Show. 11 o'clock news and it's late. What's that? September 16th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. 11 o'clock news at 9. 0 and out. Top 2 at 11 o'clock minutes. Late Wednesday night. There is. In Santiago, where a magnitude 8.3 earthquake hit off the coast of Chile on Wednesday, shaking buildings in the capital city of Santiago and flooded some coastal areas under tsunami warning. So the tsunami warning extends to Hawaii and coastal areas of California. Houston. Ahmed Mohammed's homemade alarm clock got him suspended from his suburban Dallas high school and detained and handcuffed by police officers on Monday after school officials accused him of making a fake bomb. The Obama administration is moving towards major changes in its military training and equip program for the Syrian opposition following the acknowledged failure of efforts to create a new force of rebel fighters to combat the Islamic State there. 3 Republican presidential candidates came out swinging in Planned Parenthood in the debate Wednesday night using inflammatory language to attack the family planning provider and the Democrats who support it. A Cuomo administration lawyer was shot in the head during a pre-dawn celebration before the West Indian American Day parade last week. Unfortunately, died of his injuries Wednesday evening, according to a family friend. Vice President Joe Biden highlighted the importance of concerted government efforts to fight global warming during a swing fight in Southern California Wednesday, championing investment in solar power and another renewable energy source to a path. Love of Ukraine. Too much of the world, Syria is a scene of unending tragedy, but to President Vladimir Putin of Russia, it is a golden opportunity awaited as isolation and Russia have endured since the West imposed sanctions over Ukraine. Hungarian police fired tear gas into the water cannon on September 16 to disperse migrants who had breached a razor wire fence separating the Serbian border towns of Hagos and Ruski, Hungary. Speaking of a reporter at a monitor-hosted lunch Wednesday, UN Ambassador Samantha Power said the total number of refugees that the U.S. accepts could exceed the 10,000 requested by President Obama. Richard Glossip was granted a 2-week stay Wednesday just hours before he was scheduled to be executed. This move comes along several high-profile cases that have brought lethal injection under question. President Obama urged Congress on Wednesday to vote another contentious budget showdown and warned that the economy would take a hit if the government shuts down again for the second time in 2 years. The fight before the Supreme Court over the ballot language for the issue number 3 between responsible Ohioan and its backers and Secretary of State John Hurst said that the ballot board could end in a split decision with each claiming victory in the court's ruling. The transit bus system in Tucson, Arizona, and a union represents hundreds of workers which attended the contract agreement on Wednesday and the strike weekend August 6th as teams of local 104 officials and said sun-trained workers were sued reporting late Wednesday. Cablevision has agreed to sell itself to Altus, an acquisitive European telecommunications giant, for about $17.7 billion, according to Deaf People Brief order. The matter started Wednesday. Federal prosecutors are poised to settle a criminal investigation into General Motors, according to People Brief. In the matter occurs in out of America, failing to disclose that safety defects had to at least 124 deaths. London, the world's biggest brewer, Belgian, Brazilian giant AB InBev is molding a takeover of its largest rival, SAB Miller, and a potential $245 billion marriage combined its top beer brands, Budweiser, Gross, the pair revealed on Wednesday. New York, Thursday today, Wall Street finally finds out that the Federal Reserve will hike interest rates for the first time in nearly a decade. Lauren Keller, postdoctoral researcher at Dartmouth College Dickey Center Institute of Arctic Studies, looks at Arctic mosquitoes which develop in shallow temperate ponds of springtime soil and on the tundra where the top predators are diving. Arctic research ship probes frigid depths and fork below sea ice set on record. NASA said the first manned Vladivostok capsule deep space vehicle intended to eventually allow human exploration of Mars is likely to be delayed by 2 years to 2023. Humanity's mismanagement of the ocean has led to a loss of almost half of the world's marine mammals, birds, reptiles, and fish in a single generation, of Worldwide Fund for Nature report said. A cup of coffee in the evening may help you keeping you awake for more reasons than you realize. Scientists said their study in the Science Translation Medicine showed caffeine was more than just a stimulant and actually slowed down the body's internal clock. 14 years ago, a leading drug maker published a study showing that the antidepressant Paxil was safe and effective for teenagers. For primary school children in China, spending an extra 45 minutes per day outside of school activity class may reduce the risk of nearsightedness or myopia, according to a new study. If you avoid the sun too much, then it's time to really think because research has found a new study that will lower vitamin D levels have a higher risk of significant decline in old age. Okay, look at New England Insular. Here at 11:05. Lowell, Massachusetts. An unarmed robbery. Market Street at Cheddar Street. Male robber is walled by a white male in green t-shirt. No weapon involved. Subset less fleeing. Fleeing towards National Park Visitor Center parking lot. Randolph Center, Vermont. Motor accident Route 89. Single vehicle crash versus a bear. Driver was ejected from the vehicle. Unknown status. Peter Chillin News on 11:05. Time now for our travel report on this late Wednesday night air. And it shows smooth sailing highways, byways in New England, except for a few slow spots here. Route 3 in the southbound side, so from the Braintree split all the way out to Route 18 in Weymouth here. 120 in the southbound side, and it's stop and go from Route 1 Massachusetts Turnpike in Western all the way out to Needham on Route 135 and Westwood of Route 109. Mass parking on the westbound side, so from the Southeast Expressway all the way out to the Austin-Bratton tolls here. Route 495 in the southbound side around Route 140 in Franklin here. 185 on the westbound side is sort of the Fairhaven stretch here. Route 4 on the southbound side is also on the North Kingstown stretch. 146 on the northbound side, so from Mass Pike and Auburn area to 290 in Worcester here. And the main turnpike is a little slow before Route 202 in New Gloucester. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this late Wednesday night on the highways and byways in New England there. Alright, looking at MBTA alerts here on the subway system, it is looking good. Commuter rail, it's looking good. And on the ferries, all Heyman Hall ferry trips will be rerouted in about 14 days due to schedule long on bridge construction time of 3 to 8 minutes of travel. Peter Jones News on Malone 7, time and a half for a weather report here, and it is another fantastic night in Tampa here. And if you're going to sleep, make sure you have them. Windows closed, but windows open because it is another beautiful night for sleeping here. Alright, tonight we'll go like this. Pittsburgh, after 5 a.m. West Coast Guard about 58 degrees and calm wind. For Thursday, Pittsburgh before 8 a.m. West, South Guard about 85 degrees, calm wind becoming southwest 1 5 to 8 miles an hour in the morning here. For that, Pittsburgh after 4 a.m. West Coast Guard about 36 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour here. Friday, Pittsburgh before 8 a.m. West, Sun's got about 84 degrees. Calm wind becoming south and around 5 to 8 miles an hour in the morning. Here, Friday night, Pittsburgh after 4 a.m. West, Wilson Cliffs got about 59 degrees, and south about 6 miles coming up to midnight here. Saturday, Pittsburgh before 9 a.m. West, most of Sunday Park got about 81 about 61 degrees. Sunday, most of the Park got about 69 about 53 degrees. Monday, most of the Park got about 69 about 53 degrees. Tuesday, most of the Boston got about 69 about 56 degrees for Wednesday. Port got about 71 degrees. Not temperature at lower weight, standing at fair skies, 93% humidity, and 60 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock due to the late weather at Stern 16, 2015. Please have a good night with a good bye day to you. See you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Good night.